I suddenly discovered that everyone had a countdown above their head. At first I thought I had entered a game world, until I saw a man walking past me. His countdown was about to end. I stared at him out of curiosity. As the countdown reached 0, he suddenly collapsed on the ground and stopped moving. That was when I realized the countdown above people's heads represented their lifespan. I immediately took out a mirror and saw nothing above my own head. I felt relieved. I happily went home, wanting to tell my husband about this ability, but the moment I walked in, I froze. My husband only had a little over 3 years left. I felt a bit sad, but I quickly accepted it, because everyone has to leave someday, and I decided to cherish the time we had left. But the next day, I was shocked to find that my husband's time had decreased by over 100 days overnight. At that rate, he would reach the end very soon. To find out the truth, I decided to follow him. Finally, during lunch break, I discovered the truth. Every time he smoked a cigarette, his countdown decreased by 10 hours. One full cigarette meant more than 10 days gone. I immediately ran over to stop him and told him not to smoke anymore. He said okay, but I knew he did not really mean it. That night, I saw him smoking again, so I told him the truth, that every cigarette cost him 10 days of life. He stayed silent for a moment and still agreed to stop, but when I got home that night, I saw his remaining time had decreased again. I knew he had not quit. Watching his time slowly disappear, I went from disappointment to despair, and we kept arguing more and more, until one day, he suddenly collapsed while smoking. At the hospital, he asked me how much time he had left. I told him he only had 5 minutes. I begged him to spend his final moments with me, but he still wanted one last cigarette. As the countdown reached 0, his life came to an end. Later I learned the truth. He could also see the countdown above my head. That day I only had 9 hours left. He realized that every cigarette he smoked was adding more than 10 hours to my life. From that moment on, he kept smoking non-stop, until his very last second. He transferred all of his remaining time to me.